Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Dreaming of Disney 24/7. So, hope you're all okay, and if you're new, hi, I'm Rachel. Nice to meet you, and obviously if you're not, you know who I am anyway, so let's move on. Okay, so as you can see, I've got no mini ears on and nothing Disney. You can see I'm wearing Harry Potter, which can only mean one thing. It's my very first Universal tag, so I'm really excited about this. I don't really talk about Universal that much, clearly. So, very excited to do this. I've been tagged by the amazing Ash and Emily from Travelling Magical, so I'll link their channel below, so please go and check them out. They've recently done this vlog, so go and check their vlog out if they do this and anything else they've done. It's all very, very good. So I'll get started. So got my trusty phone with me questions. So first question, the Universal Studios tag. How many times have you been to Universal Studios, Orlando or Hollywood? So I've only been to Orlando, I've not been to Hollywood yet, and I say yet. There will be a day, that day will come. I've personally been to Universal 8 times. I've been to Orlando 9, but only Universal 8. When we went in 2011, Ollie was too young, so we didn't really feel it was worth our time going. He was only 2, so we didn't bother going that time. That's the only time we've not been, when we've been to Orlando, and I did miss it, but for us it wasn't worth the money all the time, because poor Ollie would have just been hanging around when me and Rob swapped over, going on different rides, and it was just, would have been a waste of time and money. But yeah, the short answer is 8 times. Okay, so before I start the second question, I must apologise in advance if you hear any loud banging or screaming. It's Ollie upstairs playing FIFA. Apparently he's in the Champions League semi-finals, so he might burst through the door at any given minute telling me the score, or you might just hear him yelling at the TV. So just a heads up, he's not being tortured, he's playing football, which sometimes feels like torture for me. Okay, so second question, have you ever been there when a new ride has opened? No, I don't recall ever being there when a new ride's opened, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't. So that was a quick answer. So number 3, do you like Butterbeer? Now, even though I'm wearing Harry Potter, I've never actually tried it. I've only ever tried Butterbeer ice cream. So every time we've kind of gone, which is not, well, we've only been twice and Harry Potter's been open there, and it's always been very, very busy. So the queues for Butterbeer are like ridiculously long, so we've never queued for it. But we did have Butterbeer ice cream. We went to the Warner Brothers Studios tour. I know it's not at Universal, but we have tried it, and that was very nice. But maybe next time when we go to Universal, I was about to say Disney then. It's, yeah, it's all I ever talk about. So yeah, we'll definitely try something next time. What is your favourite time of year to go to Universal and why? I'm trying to think. We've been obviously in October time. I'd probably say that one. I'd love to go for Christmas. When we went, obviously recently, we kind of crossed over into the Christmas period, but I don't remember there being huge amounts of Christmas stuff. We kind of left before all the Christmas shows and that began. So I'd probably say Halloween time for like all the decorations, and that's probably where it looks most festive to me. So I'd probably say October. Okay. So what do you think that Universal offers that Disney doesn't? And what does Disney offer that Universal doesn't? So I think for Universal it offers a lot more thrill rides, for obviously like bigger kids. I think it's more, a bit more grown-up park, I suppose. Like a massive roller coaster. Obviously Disney have a couple of roller coasters, but nothing to the extent of Universal. I think Disney has the magic, and Disney has my heart. So that's what Disney offers that Universal doesn't. But yeah, I think that's why, like when Ollie was 2, we never took him because we didn't really think it was for his age at that time. But obviously when we went last time he was 6. And there was more than enough for him to do, so I think probably anything 6 onwards is probably great for kids. I mean, some people might have taken children they're younger and they might have found loads to do, but our personal experience, that was what we found. So now just a slight diversion in the answer there. Okay, so what is your favourite what is your favourite restaurant in City Walk? Now I think we've only ever eaten at the Hard Rock Cafe, which we love, so we've been there a couple of times. Every time we've tended to go, we've always gone there because we love it so much. Again, we never really kind of explore the City Walk that side that much, because whenever we've gone to Universal before, like before having Ollie, we've never stayed on site, so we always had to kind of go early for like buses, so we never really stayed at City Walk particularly late. We always kind of went to Universal for lunch and had, obviously Hard Rock Hotel, you know what I mean, Hard Rock Cafe. So we've never really explored any other areas. On our next trip, we're hoping to do that, because there's so many restaurants I do want to try in that area, like Bubba Gump Shrimp. We also wanted, I know this is not a restaurant, but we wanted to try Voodoo Donuts. We also, oh, my Apple Watch is going off. I thought it was telling me to stand there. We'll have to wait. What else do we want to try? What else? My brain's gone. Been at work all day. I've only just got home, so just bear with. What's the other one I wanted to, the Chocolate Emporium. That was something we wanted to try. Obviously their puddings and desserts look amazing, but their food looks pretty good as well, so that's somewhere I've always fancied trying. But yeah, apart from that, I've only ever been to Hard Rock. I just always go around the weekend and I could just say one word, but no. I like to give you a little story. Have you ever been to Halloween Horror Nights? Yeah, it wasn't for me. We went in 2000, we went with my parents and my sisters boyfriend and Rob. Me and Rob didn't want to go, we just kind of ended up tagging along. Not begrudgingly, but we didn't really want to go, and my first instinct was right. I'm a big wimp when it comes to people jumping out on me. I've got a real fear of being chased, so anything like that scares the absolute crap out of me. Horrible. We went in one of the houses that they do, and you know, when you walk in and you know there's going to be someone around the corner waiting, it's just that anticipation of knowing it's coming, and you can hear people screaming ahead of you, and it was just, oh god, as soon as someone jumped out on me, even though I knew it was coming, I screamed, burst into tears and ran back out. So Robert ended up having to follow me out. We ended up having to go all the way around. Obviously then when people come out the end, there are people sobbing and all sorts, but it's not for me at all. I mean, it's very clever, it's very well done, and how they do it all, and the makeup, the way they're all dressed, it's amazing. I wish I could enjoy it more, but my one and only experience of it was to stay away. And obviously even if we went with Ollie next time, in that sort of time, he's not old enough to go anyway, so that's the reason. It's because of Ollie, it's not because I'm a big baby. But at least because they've experienced it once, and it'll only ever be once only for me. So, and that's the end of that story. Okay, so next question. Favourite Harry Potter attraction, and bonus, what is your Hogwarts house? So, favourite Harry Potter attraction, Hagrid's, I can't remember the full name of it. Brilliant, absolutely amazing. Just, we only got to go on it the once last time because the queues for it were crazy. We didn't have much time at Universal, so, and obviously when we had the express passes, that wasn't on the express pass at the time. Whether it will be in the future, I don't know. But it was brilliant. It was just so good. I had a bit of a kerfuffle at the time because I couldn't go on with Rob and Ollie, and Rob was going to go on with Ollie. I was being put with some woman. I managed to get on the bike, and there was a question over whether Ollie was tall enough, because he was. We measured him at the beginning, but when they got him to stand up straight, Ollie kept like just getting him to stand straight, so his belly's out, it was almost like an arch, so they couldn't quite get him measured. So when I went on, I didn't know if Ollie and Rob had made it and what had happened, but then when I got off, they had managed to get on. Ollie was tall enough, and we knew he was tall enough, but we'd never tried to force him to go on a ride if he wasn't tall enough. But it was just, I didn't have a clue what was going, so I was kind of trying to enjoy the ride and thinking, did Rob and Ollie get on? I have no idea. But that was such a good ride, and at least next time we go, Ollie's more than tall enough next time, but it was brilliant. It was, there was definitely some surprises. I'm not going to say what they are, because if you've not been on it, I'd hate to spoil it for you. But brilliant. I love all the Harry Potter stuff anyway. I think it's the Journey to, oh god, I can't remember the name of the other. There's obviously Gringotts, I can't remember. I'll write it below when it comes to me, because like I say, brain fart. But that one makes me feel really sick. It's in the castle, and for the life of me, the name's gone out of my head. But yeah, that one makes me feel really sick. Again, I don't know why I need to tell you that, but I'm just going to anyway. I just can't stop myself. Next question, have you ridden the crazy roller coasters such as Hulk and or the Rocket? Ridden both. Hulk is amazing, and we went on it last time, obviously it had been rebuilt. It was even better that time. We did ride Rocket in 2011. It was very good. It's just that bit when it goes up at, goes up at the beginning like that was made me very nervous. And they also, well, if I remember it rightly at the time, you can pick your own music as you're going round, and they record you, but it records you at the most horrendous angle, so it was literally like under your chin. So when we come back and I saw the video, horrific. It was like worst angle ever, and obviously wasn't pulling the most attractive of faces, but it was very funny. And once you get past that vertical bit, yeah, it's brilliant. But we never got a chance to go on it last time because time just wasn't on our side last time, so hopefully we'll go on that again next time. Whether Riley will be tall enough, I don't know, and I don't know if I really want him to go on that just yet. It's a big ride, but the Hulk is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So what is your favourite memory of Universal Studios? I think going with Ollie. I think a lot of my memories, because a lot of the trips to Universal were quite a long time ago, your memory kind of fades a bit. So I think for me, because obviously the one with our trip with Ollie was most fresh in my mind, I'd probably say that, because obviously never been to Universal. It was great to do stuff like for the first time with him, and obviously some of the stuff we'd done at Universal was for the first time. I went into like where all the Gringotts Bank and all that was brilliant. You see all the dragon obviously at the top. We never got to see him breathe fire, which is a bit of a shame. But I think just doing that with Ollie and going on the Hogwarts Express, just to experience something new, was fantastic, and just being able to take Ollie there was really good. And oh, another one, sorry, I'm sorry, I can't just give one answer, I'm really bad. Ollie going on the Mummy, right, because obviously we were a bit unsure. It was a bit of a risk taking him on. Rob was a bit like, oh, don't think it's a good idea, but anyway, we took a gamble and it paid off. He absolutely loved it. So to see the excitement on his face was just something really enjoyed to see that. So yeah, I think all my memories are just based on stuff with Ollie, because they're the ones that are most precious to me. Not saying the memories before were any less valuable, but I think when you take a child somewhere like that, it's just fantastic. So have you been to Volcano Bay? And if so, what was your favourite ride? Yes, we went on our last trip. You saw our vlog series, our first ever vlog series. Loved it, absolutely brilliant. Now, I'm really sorry with the name of the rides, I can't remember them. I should have looked these things up before I started this, but anyway, busy woman and all that. It was that we loved the one where it's like the family roller coaster. There was the three, like the little, I guess, rubber ringy, I suppose, and the three of us went in, and that was just brilliant. And that was our favourite, because again, it was something we could all do together, which we loved. And yeah, brilliant water park, really enjoyed it. Can't wait to go back to there again. So if you haven't been, I highly recommend you do when you are able to go. Last question, last but not least, and you'll finally hear me shut up. Have you stayed at Universal Hotel, and if so, what? Yes, again, if you watched our last vlog series, our first vlog series, I keep saying like we've done loads. Yeah, we stayed at Cabana Bay and Hard Rock Hotel, both fantastic hotels. Can't rate them enough. Fantastic. We will definitely be stopping, sorry, I've got reaching out. Definitely be stopping there again on our next trip. We've obviously already planned, well, we've had many conversations about it, as we do. So next time we go, we'll be stopping at Universal at Hard Rock 2 nights, and the same with Cabana Bay 2 nights, because I don't think we kind of felt we got that to do that much on Universal last time. For, you know, if you saw the series, Rob got ill, so we had to come back early. But even then, I don't think, because we were backwards and forwards, didn't get the most out of it. So I think stopping there for 4 nights consecutively will get more out of Universal. So I could definitely recommend stopping at Universal Hotels if you've not done it. Brilliant. Yeah, that's all I can really say about that. So obviously, as I've been tagged in this vlog, I will tag other people. So I'll be tagging Courtney from Courtney's Small World. I'll be linking her channel below, so please go and check her channel out, just to watch whatever she does, plus see this vlog that she does. I will also be tagging Helen from Helen Minghella's channel, so I'll link her channel below. So please go and check her out and subscribe and see what her responses are to these questions. So yeah. That's not much else to say about that, really, I guess. So thank you for watching this. I do appreciate it. It's quite nice to talk about Universal, because obviously everything I do normally talk about is Disney related. So oh god, I've just realised I forgot to answer the question what my house is. Gryffindor. Oh god, I really should read things properly, shouldn't I? Team Gryffindor all the way. Rob probably says I'm Slytherin, but that's just when he's being mean, and because I find being mean. Anyway, well, I swear, double check there's no more questions before I let you get on with your day. No, we're all good. We can leave it there. So thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. It'd really mean a lot if you could. Subscribe to see what I've got coming up next. Hopefully next week I'll maybe start a mini years collection vlog. Like I said in the one the other day, I might have to split it into a few vlogs, because it might be quite lengthy if I do all of them. And you know, I know we've got nothing better to do, but yeah, I don't think you're gonna watch it all in one go. So I'll leave it at that. Subscribe, all that jazz. You know the score, you know what's going on. You've been on YouTube long enough, I'm sure. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for next week's vlog. Bye.